Hi, my name is Agnes Bushell, and I am the author of Verity and Perpetua. This is a novel set in Elizabethan England about two young orphans who escape from a convent, uh, spend some time wandering around in the woods in the Rhineland, eventually make their way to London and become involved with a group of playwrights who are writing some of the more interesting Elizabethan plays. They have other adventures, but the part that I'm going to read to you is just illustrating the fact that one of their qualities is that they can speak to each other in rhyme, and they often do. And this is just an example of one of those incidents. So the two girls are dressed as boys, and they're wandering around in the woods, and they encounter an English poet who is traveling and writing poems, and they are starving, and he feeds them. Verity, by then, had eaten enough, and moreover drunk enough, to be fairly restored to her usual state of mind, which was, to put it frankly, ironic, sardonic, suspicious, and cynical. I knew she was going to make up a story, and I was curious to learn what it would be. He had not yet asked our names, but surely he would in time. What would we tell him? But before she could say anything, John Taylor pulled a tobacco pipe out of his pocket and, nodding to us, said, "You don't mind if I have a smoke now, do you, girls?" Girls? He laughed at us. Yes, our expressions must have been amusing, whatever they were. I, for one, was thinking that we might possibly be able to strike him hard enough to knock him down and then run. True, he said, I did penetrate your disguise, but then it's my job, you see. A waterman must be able to perceive and judge, to suss out what sort of person he is taking over the waters. One wants no trouble crossing the river. But be calm, girls. I'll not trouble you. No need to fear me. I suppose we looked like we feared him, while really it was he who should have feared us, for we could be dangerous, and I had my knife. Do smoke your pipe, I said, to forestall any quick murderous moves. We love tobacco smoke, don't we, Vere? Vere, he said, is that what you're called? I know of a poet named Edward de Vere. No relation, I suppose. None whatever, Verity said orgulously. My closest English relative is the Earl of Craven. Is he indeed? John Taylor said, filling his pipe and trying with difficulty, I knew, to suppress his laughter. Tell us, I said, to change the subject, is there war in England as well? Not at the moment. There was, and there will be again. But at this very moment, the only wars being fought are on the stage. In London now, the play's the thing. The play's the thing, Verity repeated. So long as no one has to sing, I said. For never were our songs melodious, nor e'er our voices were harmonious. But like a pair of cocks a-crowing, or asses braying, or cows a-lowing, we set our listeners to screaming, and as we sang, even to keening. By then John Taylor was himself keening with laughter. They were so maddened by the sound, they always ran us out of town. To punish us for lack of pitch, they'd want to throw us in a ditch, or maybe burn us as a witch. No, no witch, Vere, we can't use witch. I don't see why. Witch rhymes with pitch and ditch and stitch and rich and itch. A matter of principle. Principle? It's a ditty. Stop, John Taylor cried, a great wide smile on his face. You're something else, you two. You are rhyme masters of the first order. You are meant for the stage.